hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Okay. All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another after show. And this time we are talking Love Island. Okay, and I have two co-hosts with me now. The link is also pinned in the comments if y'all do want to call in and give your commentary on this second week of Love Island so far. Okay. This season to me, I've really been enjoying it. Now I will say last season still kind of beats it out, but I'm still enjoying. Yeah, I'm finna come back on. Y'all know what's going on, but I'm still enjoying this season for the most part. Okay, so I'm finna add in my other two co-hosts. We got Kaya and we got Miss PYT. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, we hear. We hear.
Okay, period. All right. Now, first, let's start off. Right. What did you guys think of the episode so far since we last came on last Wednesday?
PYT, I'll let you go since you're still new to Love Island.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm hooked.
Freshman.
I'm hooked. This is my first season, like I've said before. I am hooked. It's so many moving pieces. I love the fact that so like I said, this is my first season of Love Island. I did get to see Love Cabin. You know how Love Cabin, like they filmed everything in one jump and then we voted. I love that it's happening in real time. Like y'all, they in Fiji right now. They're dealing with everything right now. We just voted today, so they're probably filming what we're gonna watch tomorrow right now. Right. And I love that about it. It's definitely like this is reality TV moving in real time, which is very rare out of all reality series. So I definitely can listen. They got me.
Yeah, 100%. Now, what'd you think of the episode so far since last Wednesday, Kaya?
So, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm about to say, but you had mentioned Love Cabin. I said, do not compare Love Cabin.
Right.
They tried because
people
was not caring about Zeus last year, and they tried to get their own one. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, they tried it, but Ray J messed it up. But Zeus, you know how they every time Lemuel gets his hands on something, he f's it up. So yeah, we don't talk about that. But I've been really liking the episodes. Again, I know some people say, it was getting boring, but y'all gotta realize that's how it is every season. Like the first week, kind of it gets slow until bombshells come in, people are in there longer, and we start seeing people's true feelings come out. Because some people be trying to like act crazy, like act all posh for the cameras, but then after a while, the real person comes out. But I've been necessarily enjoying it. The one thing I would say about this season, because I've been saying it in my recaps too, and you two are still kind of new, so I don't know if y'all kind of following what I'm saying. It seems like with this cast, they feel like they are only obligated to talk to the person that they're coupled up with. It don't seem like nobody else is one to talk to anybody. That's why it's kind of hard for me to kind of feel like I don't know who else Anaya would talk to, because she ain't talking to nobody else but Casey. Trinity, it seemed like her only option at this moment is Bryce, which is sad. And it's like, and I don't know if they just trying to do that because they don't want to step on people's toes, but it's like, this is Love Island. Like, you guys have to talk because that, and then it's like everybody's so emotional so far. Like, that's the one thing this season that's kind of bothering me, is that everybody think the person they coupled up with on day one, they got to stay talking to that person. That's the reason why we gonna get to it later. Kind of what played into Sean kind of going home too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I feel like the cast is playing it like too safe versus last season. Like last season, the only people that were really locked down that didn't care to like take risks and try to talk to other people was Huda and Jeremiah. But the rest of them really were talking around and trying to like really see like who they really vibing with. And this season, I feel like they're scared. That's why when I think it was like the second or third episode when the girls was like, anytime I pull one of you guys for a chat, I'm gonna, ask for, I guess she said permission or give a heads up. I'm like, no. That's not the name of the game. So that's a part where I feel like they kind of, I wish they were a little bit more bold with how they are moving around the villa. But I think we're getting there. I feel like they're starting to get a lot more bold now and not really give a crap, especially the boom shells. Okay?
Yeah, because it's week one. You shouldn't be saying, can I ask for permission? Is y'all still, in a sense, are single? Even though y'all coupled up, y'all all are still single. Nobody should be locking down, Zach. No one should be closing off. It's 1 week. Please, like they was out. Like every time I see them, I'm like, what is we doing? But that's my only thing that's going on, is that it's kind of hard, because last season I kind of feel like I can see this person with this person. This season it's like I don't know who I would put other people with beside the people that couple up with, because they're not talking to each other. That's the hardest part. So that's why
now also too, there's some things being left out of the edit. So Anaya, I keep calling her Anya, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am not doing it on purpose. Anaya, y'all, talked to Sean. It was shown online, like, when they released the pictures, like BTS, but it was not put into the edit. I don't know why. I don't know if Anaya was still not comfortable playing potential stepmommy in the future or what, but that ushers me into talking about Mr. Sean, okay? So Sean, y'all, made his grand exit. Were you guys surprised that people did not pick him to get with?
I was
not surprised. For one, he's 29, and we already established that him and Bryce were the oldest ones in the house. Now, Trinity is the only thing holding Bryce together on the show, so that kind of sort of left him vulnerable. And of course, the whole future situation. And then on top of the fact that he's the only one in the entire villa that has a child, I feel like all of his bets kind of sort of played against him. And then it didn't help that, just like you said, they're being too respectful as far as mixing and matching. So I feel like the way he played it, as far as only being in Kenzie's face after he lost his coupling with Beatrice, it did not work out in his favor, because even by the time Beatrice ended up with what's this guy's name? Corbin. Yeah. She even said it out of her mouth twice in that following episode that she was not going to choose Sean. So it's one of those things where it's just like, you should have just been everywhere. You should have been trying to win Beatrice back. You should have been trying to talk to our melanin sisters. You could have been doing something. Like, I don't know. He messed up, and he was so beautiful.
Yeah, that's what you like. I was about to piggyback what you said about him just only talking to Kenzie. I think, and I did see the photo you're talking about, Pierre, when he was talking to Anaya, but it's like, well, obviously it must have been just one conversation, because I feel like because you saw, remember, Pierre, you watched last season, you saw how last season, how at the beginning Ace was not coupled up with Shelly. He was coupled up with Maya, but he still was talking to her and pulling her, and then everybody was pulling people for conversation
until he realized she crazy.
Shelly?
Wait, my bad. You're right.
Not Maya. That's what I said. Yeah, we can go but said maybe that was just like either one conversation, or they probably wasn't really talking about nothing. That's probably why they didn't show it, because they showed him talking to Trinity, and so I'm pretty sure they had to show him talking to somebody else. But him, I said where he messed up at is that it seemed like everybody is doing it. They're not wanted to be disrespectful for other people's couples and everything like that.
Right.
And he only like being all giddy and talking with Kenzie. But the thing is, Kenzie was also a single. So she, at the time that they thought of this, was vulnerable too. So you just talking to somebody who ain't gonna, who at the moment that they thought wasn't gonna have a vote. It's like,
Right.
you can't put your eggs in Kenzie's basket because she's also single and vulnerable just like you. So you need to be talking to some people who are in a couple to see if there's more there. And I kept saying, I think he was only doing that with Kenzie because everybody else was coupled up and cuddled up and kissing, and Kenzie and him were just there, and that was just something for him to do. And then you messed up talking to her on the day that you was going to be eliminated. So when it came down to Trinity picking between him and Bryce, it wouldn't make sense for her to pick Sean because she wasn't with Sean. Her and Bryce been getting to know each other more and more and more, and it would have been dumb if she would have got with Sean. So that's why when it came to this elimination, after Kenzie got picked by, what's that dude name? Corbin. After Kenzie got picked by Corbin, I already knew Sean was going home. And then when she said she wasn't gonna pick him, I'm like, oh, so he was effed either way. I know that Merritt sitting at home having a yay all time. He's like,
oh yeah, for sure. You know, he's
like,
the first police officer saying, "Oh, we're gonna welcome home back that good buddy of mine." I was so irritated that he went home as early as he did because it makes me mad because it shows corporate America like, oh, you shouldn't take a risk or anything like that. When that is not the case, because just because it did not work out, and still his Instagram following grew from like small to very large. So now he's gonna be able to get sponsorships. Follow us, y'all know how to do all those things just from being from the show from the little time that he was. So it's like, in the grand scheme of things, the mayor did not win. But you are right. I feel like Sean should have like talked to people a lot more. I would have hit Beatrice's leg, no shade. Like you would have had to be forced to come and talk to me. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, "Where was that?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess you're gonna have to talk
question here, because I don't know if you like kind of talked about it in your recaps. Do you really feel like, and PY, so you can jump into, do y'all really feel like Sean really saw something with Kenzie, or that was just something to do?
I feel like that was something to do.
You don't think he really liked to have was catching feelings with the eyes?
I said that in my recap. Kenzie is the type of person, she's very like when she's with a guy, she's like, "Oh my God, you're so cute." Like every little thing that they do, she's like, "Ah!" You can't do that because the dude gonna start feeling himself and he gonna start playing in your face. So I feel like he was just holding on to her just because he knows the name of the game, and it still didn't really work out in his favor, unfortunately. What do you think, PYC?
I think the same. I think that that situation was never going to work as far as them two. Kenzie already said that she had a type, and even when it came to complimenting Sean and saying how she feels about Sean, I think the biggest compliment she gave was them damn eggs. She couldn't stop talking about them damn eggs and that heart.
If I hear about the eggs one more time, I know something. I swear to God. You drew the eggs, you know, with those eggs in the heart shape. I love that.
Eggs. They were so
good. Kenzie gets me very much pick me. Yeah, I don't like. Oh, y'all, are we fair? Because I don't know. I'm trying. Kenzie gives me so much pick me. I don't like pick me, y'all. I don't like the help. Like, oh my God, I got so many options. Like, honey, calm down. You can just tell that
production is playing into that. Like, I feel like even with this new bombshell, they're just like, okay, we need to do this blonde some justice. I don't know if it's because of how we as the fans are talking about her, how entertaining she is, or even, you know, bigging her smile up, you know, on the back end on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. But for them to coincidentally bring this country charming North Carolina boy, like, they loving her.
Yeah. I'm from North Carolina, and when I saw him, I said he's one of them North Carolinas because you know North Carolina voted for Trump, and he's from a redneck area of North Carolina, so I know he a Trump.
So he saves a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah, for me being in North Carolina, me a North Carolina native, I know the type of people he is, and knowing that, I know he's not going to be for the chocolate girls. Just saying. Man.
Speaking for somebody who's not for the chocolate girls. Wait, what happened?
What?
Who else is not for the chocolate girls?
Let's go and get to that.
Let's talk about it. Corbin was the new bombshell introduced after the latest after show that we had last Wednesday. And he was introduced to the girls through a challenge. He was kissing them all up and through, behind these doors, making out with them and all. What are your thoughts on Corbin? I just want to go first really quick. Like, of course, he's very attractive, but like, no shade. I know what he gives. He's from Miami. A lot of Miami dudes, like, it's a thing down here. I don't know what it is or what, but like, a lot of them do not like their own kind. It's no shade. I don't know why. It's as if they see you and it's like, you're disgusting. And it's like, bitch, you're black too, whore. So why are you looking at me crazy? As if we're Michael Jackson. What are you talking about? So it's just like, I don't know why.
Reacted to Anaya? When he thought Anaya was going to
Yes.
kiss him.
Oh my God.
But when they see a Spanish or a white counterpart, it's as if they just seen gold. But go ahead, y'all.
Oh my goodness. So Corbin, like, yes, he looked good, but that's all he got. And being a dark-skinned queen born in Miami-Dade County, I know exactly what the air is talking about. When it comes to that specific type of man, I'm not even looking that way because I know they're not looking my way. Like, he specifically, like, let's put it this way. The only person that he was gawking over was not Melanie. It was our Haitian sister. That is the only person that he was in her. Can you give me a kiss? Can you give me a kiss? I don't remember.
Right.
Can you kiss me again? The next day, are you trying to kiss me now? Calm down, sir. Like, that is his type. And I feel like he wasn't in Melanie's face as much because she was like all on him. And I feel like he liked that chase a little bit, but not as much as what she was trying to make him chase, as far as saying, no, I don't want to kiss you, I want to get to know you. And he was like, I need somebody easy so that I can make it to the next round. And that's how he ended up with Kenzie. But altogether, I don't know, I don't like him, because I feel like even with the whole kissing this person, wanting to kiss that person thing, since the girls are talking so much in the dressing room, it's gonna leave him stranded by himself and ain't nobody gonna pick him.
Yeah, based on Corbin, like, yes, he is very, very attractive and everything like that. But I already knew, like, when he said he's a yellow man from Miami, I said he ain't gonna be for the sisters.
Yellow is crazy.
What
are you, the Curious George, nigga? Yellow hat.
Yes, but again, but
y'all did y'all see the post about his ex-girlfriend, right? About how he did, like, she reconfirmed everything.
He said why she said he don't white girls too, but he said he's into Kenzie. Maybe it's just the black ones. I think it was heavy on the black. If we just because I already knew that was not going to work and everything, especially because when he was talking to, because I think he did talk to Trinity and Anaya one episode, right? And he didn't seem like he was engaged at all or nothing like that. Then he was talking to Kata, asking Kata for a kiss, asking Kenzie for a kiss. It's like, I already knew. And then, like, again, going back to that challenge when they was on that bed, having that whole Diddy freak off bed. When she went up and Anaya, was it Anaya that went up and touched him? And then he was like this. It's like,
yes.
Well, first of all, Anaya looks, I ain't trying to do the looks, but Anaya looks way better than the person you coupled up with right now. So tread lightly. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, he's very, very corny and everything like that. And that's the one thing I don't like, because that's what I didn't like about Jeremiah last season. That's what he's kind of giving. Jeremiah was half black, half white. And he literally said, my type is Hispanics and foreign. I said, well, what about the black? I hate black dudes. I hate half black, half white dudes that only wants to go for foreign girls when the people that made you found love that way. I'm like, I don't like people like that.
Right.
And I don't like people who think they just high and yellow. They can be banana man. High yellow.
Karma girl. Yeah, and another thing too, besides just that, I feel like he lacks substance. Like, you're not able to really delve in deep with him and really get to know him as a person. Everything with him is very surface level. And that's why I don't like even, I forget who he was chatting with, but like, they were trying to get to know him on a deep level. He's like, yeah, like, my family, like, very Miami nigga. Like, bro, you gotta really live down here to know. Like, I'm telling you, like, you'd be like, oh, wow.
You know what got me? Well, I think he was talking to Kenzie. He said, I played basketball. She said, what position? He said, I think.
That's
small forward. What do you mean think? Like, I played volleyball and I know what position I play. He's awesome. I think I played this one. So they just got you because you was tall. Is that what it is? They just recruited you because you was tall and you didn't know what you was doing. Like, how do you not know what position you played?
Yes, I think that too because I ran track and I know I ran the 4x4 fourth leg. Like,
Right.
let's not do that. Like, it just gave like it gave generic answer. It gave he probably don't even know how to shoot a basketball, to be honest. And then as far as him not having any substance fear, I agree to the T because aside from the sexual chemistry, even that him and that's the only thing holding Kenzie to him. Oh my God, I'm so. What was the word she used?
She was like, I love big hands. Oh!
She said that she likes the 69 and he said he ain't done that
with
before.
a silent S. That's what it was.
You never 69?
I don't believe he hasn't. I think he done it.
You want to do it right now? Oh my God.
I'm surprised they haven't had sex yet with how horny she is. Because Kenzie is horny as all hell. I'm surprised she ain't got it yet.
I said on my recap, I felt like Kenzie snuck in a rose in the villa. You can't tell me nothing different at all. She snuck in that rose.
I actually think the opposite. I think she forgot her rose. That's why she's acting up.
You think she probably snuck it in that bunny?
She needs stimulation ASAP.
You think
they're like, what's that buzz? She's like, my phone. We got a text.
Wait, you think she because remember she has a bunny and we know Tommy is known for putting stuff in bunnies. You think she has a rose in that bunny? What do they call it? Trixie? You think so?
Right. See, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now, with him and his entrance, it brought in a lot of drama. Okay. And this drama came in with a lean, not a shoulder lean, but a shoulder lean. Okay. The lean brought a lot of drama, girl. And we ain't talking about the drink. Melanie leaning in caused a whole lot of hoopla. The girls were very upset at the fact that Melanie was leaning in, blocking Miss Kenzie from being able to admire Corbin's yellowness. What did you guys think about that? Who do you guys think was in the right? Because Beatrice, aka Zuli, was checking Melanie. What do you guys think?
I can see both sides, and just hear me out and everything like that. Because we can't.
No, good. I like opposite opinions.
Yeah, because we can't just get on Bea. She was the only person bold enough to say something to her face. Because she literally was saying what everybody was saying. Because literally all the girls were saying that and everything like that. But unfortunately, when you the mouthpiece, you get the brunt of it and everything like that. Now, understand, okay, maybe with the leaning in and everything like that, doing a lot when we all trying to talk to him. I see them on that one. But with the whole what they say, Kenzie need to go and talk to him first. Like, why did you pull him? That I don't agree with that. Because Kenzie has a mouth too. She could have literally said, Corbin, let's go and talk. Melanie just had the balls to do it first. Like, this ain't fine. Let's find Kenzie's man. This is Love Island, okay? It's not none of that. But that's
I agree. I agree. So I also see both sides for a couple different reasons. For one, I see Melanie's side because at the end of the day, this is Love Island. We are out here to explore, and that's exactly what she's doing. She said the guy was her type to the T. She's allotted to every man the same way Kenzie is, the same way Beatrice is. Any of them could have leaned forward. She's just the only one that chose to. Any of them could have pulled Corbin to the side. She's just the only one that was bold enough to do so first. All of them found him attractive, but they chose to just fall back and do whatever. And she chose to say, hey, come here. I want to talk to you real quick. And that's not on her. Now, Beatrice, I understand where she's coming from as far as the aggression, but I feel like the reasoning as to Kenzie is just her Trojan horse. She did not want Kenzie to steal her man. So she wanted to distract Kenzie with the new man because she sees like what's his name? Beatrice's man. Gabriel. We know that Gabe has already said that he's attracted to Beatrice because he speaks her language, he understands her, whatever. But he did say that he's intrigued by blondes. Like, I feel like him being in America now, he sees these blonde hair, blue eyed girls, and he's just like intrigued. So it's one of those things where it's like, I want to get to know this girl, and Beatrice is not feeling that. We need to get this white girl hitched ASAP. And Melanie, you're stopping me from being happy because at the end of the day, Beatrice is making the same mistake that Sean is. She's not trying to, visit any other situation. She's just infatuated with, hoping that Gabe likes me enough for me to keep on going. And respectfully,
Right.
her karma gonna hit her the same way she got Sean out the door if she keep doing that.
But she not the only one. Let's not say Bay is not the only one that's only talking to one person. Anaya, we gotta get to her. Naya and Mel. Well, because Mel, she trying, but I distinctly think Mel is doing this to make Sincere jealous, because she gonna end up going right back to him. So I don't necessarily count that. Everybody's doing that. If we ask the only person that again I can give respect to, Kenzie is talking to multiple people. Everybody else is just locking down with who they coupled up with. So but that's why y'all can't do that. Y'all can't just put all your eggs in this person's basket. Talk to everybody. It's Love Island, goddamn it.
Right. See, I disagree. I feel like Beatrice was 100% wrong. I don't like the way she talks to the girls. You cannot be mothering them, and we're all around the same age. You're not my mom, okay? I feel like it's a way that you talk to people, and the way that she was trying to talk to Mel, even though I respect Beatrice, though. Even though I don't like her, I respect her. You want to know why? Because she's the only one that keeps the same energy in the face and behind the back. A lot of the girls don't do that. So that I respect about her. But the way that she was doing it to Melanie is kind of like, girl, like, why you checking me? And not only that, you checking me in a group of people. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Please do not try to check me in front of other people, because that's going to automatically make me mad. Like, you could easily put me to the side and then we could have had that same conversation. But I'm going to feel like you trying to pull a stunt in the show. And I feel like Melanie is thinking you trying to pull a stunt in the show on me. So give me 10. Give me 10. Give me kiss.
I agree, because I feel like the way she said it, and then she was just like, I'm just trying to help you correct your behavior. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Right, honestly, like she's a minor.
I feel like if them cameras was not there and this was an outside situation, Mel would have smacked the mess out of her.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Mel was
That's why she had to leave. That's why she had to give
that
10.
Give me 10 was her keeping her. Everybody thinks she was acting crazy, but that was her keeping her composure, for real.
But also, but dude, can you guys
respect? Watching this, I don't know if she knew, rubbing her chin like.
Can y'all respect the fact that so have y'all been like around somebody, because mind you, they're gonna be around each other for 6 weeks if any of them last that long. They do something that's kind of irritating you. Do you respect that she at least said something? Because what if she was talking about it to like Trinity and them, and she's like, oh my God, I can't say what she did. And then Melanie's in her face and then she's smiling. Can we at least give her some 10s on that one, because she is saying it? Because all the girls felt that way. All of them.
Yes and no. I respect her for keeping it P.
Right.
We already know how her delivery is where she messed up at, but she kept it P regardless. And this, like we said, how she is in front of Melanie's face, she still don't like that girl behind her back. So I'll give her that. But no, because I feel like what I would have thought if I was in Beatrice's face was like, okay, let me allow this girl to self-sabotage herself. Let me allow this girl to look crazy on TV so that America can eventually get rid of her. I feel like where Beatrice was just like doing too much at was allowing nature to kind of sort of take its course, rather than trying to manipulate the situation as a whole and trying to like play it, try to puppet everybody the way that she sees fit so that her and Gabriel can end up in the middle. I feel like she was doing too much thinking in that, as she was trying to be 10 steps ahead for the wrong reasons. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, Pierre, somebody said the group thing doesn't matter when Melanie tried to check Kata in front of everybody.
That's true.
You did say, so why did you pick me in this challenge? She said, because you picked me, and I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Right. One thing about Kata, she does keep that same energy. Speaking of Kata, there was some tense moments between Kata and Melanie. Miss Kata, okay? Not to be confused with Miss Jada. Miss Kata and Melanie had a lot of tension these past few episodes over Sincere, okay? Now, we all see that Miss Kata is now attached to Mr. Zach, but do you think, had Sincere had a choice to pick between Miss Kata and Melanie, who do you guys think he would have went with if it was a final decision?
I feel like he would have went with Mel. Out of Kata and Mel, I think Mel. Now, Soul and Mel, that's up for debate. But I feel like he would have went with Mel between Kata.
I agree. I think because that was kind of sort of him and Melanie's first bump on the road, he was willing to forgive and kind of sort of build a bridge and get over it, he would have chose her. But this second time around, I can't wait till the next episode, because if he chooses Soul, I'm not blinking an eye. I can't really shed a tear for Mel, because you made your bed. It's time to lay in it. You made your bed multiple times. You leaned multiple times for multiple men, and then she lied. Remember, she was on the bed talking about something. Oh, I was hyped for Kenzie. The man ain't even show up yet.
That's what I said too. I said that same thing. I said, okay, I can see when you saw him. Yes, but Ariana said a bombshell's coming in. You was like, yeah.
Not only was she clapping, she was
I said that same thing.
She was jacking the bed. She was like,
"You're a liar." I said the same thing. I said
they're handcuffed.
But the fact that she was able to, but you know, the fact that she was able to come up with that so quickly, has she done this before?
She's a gaslighter. She's a manipulator.
Because I said the same thing. I said, no, I distinctly remember when Ariana said, Caleb, come in. We didn't see that man yet. And you was like, yes. I'm like, girl, that's before we saw he was country. Girl, how do you know he was country? How did you know he was country? He should have been like an LA dude.
White.
How do you know he was white and country? You didn't know he was white and country until we saw the man.
Right. Before we get to the newer bombshells, now coupling that many people have, you know, various thoughts about is Trinity and Bryce. So Trinity and Bryce's relationship, some people question if it's genuine or not. To me, I feel like both of them are holding on to each other until they find something that they're extremely attracted to and like really would want to be with, especially, in my opinion, Trinity, because I feel like their connection, they don't really get deep with each other. Like the conversations we've at least saw on television are very surface level. What do you guys think of Trinity and Bryce so far these past few episodes?
Go PYT. I want to talk about it real good.
Opinions. I have several opinions. Like I laid it out 10 different ways when it comes to them. For one, I feel like the way that they be kiki and getting the tea together, it gives gay bestie. Especially the way Bryce and Zach's dynamic is with him smacking on the butt and laying in the bed together.
And Trinity do not do with the gay. She said, "Get off of him."
Said, okay, that's enough. Move. That's enough.
It on one account, it gives big gay bestie. On another account, I'm gonna give Trinity some grace, because from the very beginning she said all of that kissing, she don't like it. She's a slow burner, so she's probably getting to know him and taking the time to kind of sort of. And honestly, I thought that little nail situation was super cute, and her call to say a wrong B when he got the wrong shade of pink. I thought that actually made me look at it like, okay, maybe she's not trying to do a Nicolandria situation. Maybe she is trying to genuinely get to know this guy. But it doesn't change the fact that like they aesthetically are not ever going to be anybody's favorite. Like they don't look like they go together, if that makes sense. Even if their friendship level vibes into something more, they just don't look like they look good together. Like all of these beautiful people in this house, and then it's them. Like they don't think it's too, I don't know.
I was like when people been like, I don't know about that. Now I don't know if she necessarily was trying to pull like a Nicolandria and everything like that, because I don't even know what Trinity type in. Like I wouldn't have guessed Bryce because she's from Virginia, so she's from the country too. And in Virginia is majority, and where's the area she's from is a lot of black country dudes. So I'm like, okay, maybe she go somebody like a Taylor. That's the only person I can think of top of my head. But it's like, it's hard for me to kind of get into it because I've been saying it multiple times on my videos and my recaps. They literally both said out of their own mouths that the reason they don't think it's going to work because of the age. And I'm like, well, nothing has changed over these past couple of days. He's still 29. She's still 22. Unless Bryce went back in time and got 21 again. I don't understand how that works. But I just really feel like, you know, maybe I feel like they do like each other. I said, maybe if they make it to Casa More and they're still coupled up strong and everything like that, then we'll see. But the thing is, they got to bring in somebody that Trinity can have options with, because they brought in Corbin, there's no option. The only person that she probably had a chance with was Sean, but I didn't see her working with Sean either, because he's 29 and got a kid and everything. And then you got this dude Caleb, who he don't like black girls. Let's just be honest. He don't like black girls. And her and Gabriel, they had a chance. He saw he picked Bea. So there's nobody she has options with to do that with. So that's why it's kind of. But what I will say, not trying to compare them to Nick Landry, because Pierre, you know how I feel about that. I will say at least that they are getting to know each other in a couple and exploring. Whereas Nick Landry, y'all literally was forcing that in my face and down my throat. And y'all trying to make something happen that I still.
Oh, we have a Nicolandra hater. Let me stop. You know how the comments eat the girls up, girl.
Hey, F them. I don't care. But y'all know I say this all the time. I don't like them, but I like at least with Bryce and Trinity. We're seeing them actually talk, be coupled up, and explore.
Yeah, I will say that. I agree.
Yeah, with Nick Landry,
I agree.
They literally were coupled up with most, like Nick was closed off with somebody, and they still like, no, I think y'all need to get together. Let's go ahead and make this happen. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason. That's why it was so hard for me. But I like seeing this. So maybe eventually, maybe our opinions will change. Maybe we will be here for what they call Brenity. Brenity. What do they call them?
Brenity. Yeah, Brenity. I like Brenity.
I'm a Brenity fan.
On that, especially when it came to the little pajama party challenge. How Trinity like went down the road, and then by the time she got to Bryce, she was like, "Do I even need to keep going?" Because I found what I was looking for. I liked that. I really did like that.
She likes Bryce and his greasy hair. She like him and his greasy hair and his.
By the way, let's talk about Bryce's hair. Bryce, I need you to do something about that hair because it's out of control. It really is. Like it's so greasy. It's like he gets up in the middle of in the morning and he just goes and then just walks. I'm like,
that seems like what's it called? A wet and go? What's the wet and go?
Shake and go.
Shake and go. That's
shake and go with mama.
Is Fiji is that a dry place or is it a humid place? Because maybe
it's a very humid place. It's a humid dry.
So it's a humid place. So that's probably what it's giving. He ain't used to all that. Or maybe he just have his hair the way what you call it likes it. What's his name?
Zach.
Gay bestie.
Zach.
Bryce.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Zach.
And, yes, Zach. That's the way he was. He probably used Zach's products. Now that I think about it, and it's not sitting well in his hair.
It's like his hair looks very, very thin and flat, and it bothers telling me. But did y'all see that Bryce was a Tumblr guy back in the day? I was never a Tumblr person.
Oh, wow.
There's a picture of him with Kendall Jenner, in 2016.
I'm stupid. I thought you meant a cheerleader Tumblr. That's why I went like this.
No, Tumblr.
Oh my god!
I was never on Tumblr. Y'all on Tumblr? Because I was never on Tumblr.
I never was on Tumblr, but I had an account, but I never posted it. I know some people used to do OF and damn near corn on Tumblr back in the days.
Yeah, Bryce was a Tumblr. Bryce was that dude apparently circa 2015, 2016. Bryce was a Tumblr dude. He was everywhere. He was with Kendall Jenner. He was everywhere. So he was somebody. Okay. And now he's doing handiwork. No offense. I'm just saying.
Man, no offense with the handiwork. Okay. Now let's talk about the latest episode, right? We get the bed challenge. It's an all-white bed challenge. And we get 3 new boom shows. We have Caleb, Jen, Big Titty. And then we also have Sol. Okay. And she has a lot of
my soul.
Okay. Now these 3 caused a lot of drama so far. Just the challenge in general. This challenge was so this was freaky, but this was next level freaky on Love Island because it really could have went up many ways. I mean, we damn near had our first male-to-male Love Island action with Gabriel and Caleb. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it could have got really.
He ain't those allegations, Pierre. Gabriel, he ain't beating that allegation.
I don't care. I believe I don't like what the gay boy did, but I do believe him.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe him.
So that means you have a chance, Pierre. Pierre, that means you have a chance with Gabe. That means you have a chance with Gabe.
I'm not into pink meat. Let me stop. Sorry. I'm joking. But no, what do you guys think of the 3 new boom shots? I'm gonna start off first. I like Saul, and I like her attitude in going into the show. You could tell she's confident in herself, but she's not cocky with it, even though some people are trying to push her to be some cocky type that's push her shoulders around. She's literally doing what she's supposed to do when everybody acted like this is the Bachelor and the Bachelorette. And that's why I think about her. Jen, I feel like she's there for fun. I do not feel like Jen is there for love. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like Jen is there because her agent booked her and got her in contact with the Love Island producers. And this is just a gig to give her followers clout and more. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. Okay. I feel like it has a lot to do more so with that. Now, Caleb, I think, is looking for love, but I don't think it's long term. I think he's just looking for a girl real quick.
21. He ain't looking for no long term love.
That's about it. Like, it might not last after the show, but he doesn't really give a crap. So, what do you guys think?
So, I do definitely agree with Jen. Like, I feel like, she's from Florida. Didn't she say that right?
Or yeah, California? And she moved to LA.
Yeah, so she said she's a model and she was working on deals. So yeah, she came here to boost up her social media, which go ahead and do your thing and everything like that.
Right.
But in the meantime, don't just stay here long. So when somebody who's entertaining can stay on the show. That's what I don't like. Right. Caleb, again, white boys are really not my stilo. I don't like country Trumpies and I don't like white boys that act black. So I don't know which white boy I would go for. Maybe I can just
That's a new one. Country Trumpies is crazy.
Listen, I live in North Carolina, and that was majority red. So you see what I'm dealing with down here. So
right, I don't know how. Listen, people that live in those states, like I pray for y'all because I can't. It's already hard enough down here.
That voted for Trump. You in Florida? They voted for him, didn't they?
I know.
He's
but
in a
like,
blue county. Hold on, that's a blue county.
They have a tad bit more sense than the Carolina girlies.
Yeah, I trust me. I understand. Oh. I'm going off subject. I was driving through South Carolina. Why is there a Trump store? It's a mega store down there.
See? We got one.
Yeah, I just had to throw that. I'm going to send y'all the video when I was in South Carolina. But back to the show. So, yeah, Caleb, I knew he was going to be Kenzie type. And what I'm scared of is that they're going to get together and Trump America is going to make sure they win. That's what I'm scared of. And I don't want to see that. And I like Love Island. Y'all making this whole show right now very vanilla. Like, where's the chocolate? Come on now, we need some more swirl up in this bitch. And soul on my soul. I like her.
On my soul, yes.
The one thing I did a lot. It's just, I know she said she cut her hair. It's just, does her hair give very much auntie's 90s vibe? It makes her look so much older than what she looks like. It makes her like her mama. Yeah, I just feel like, but I understand her choice. She's still a very beautiful girl, especially if you can cut your hair and you still got that beautiful face. It's just that her hair makes her look like a mom. It makes her look like if she's in her 30s. I don't know, but body is tea. She is gorgeous, and I need to see more of her and Sincere because I was feeling it in my stomach.
Oh, mama!
That kiss was so passionate. He ain't never kissed Melanie like that. He ain't never kissed Mel like that. I'll just say that.
I felt like
he said it was the best kiss he's had in a long time. Okay.
That's why we need movie night. I know y'all two are new up here. You watched last season that we didn't have it.
I heard about movie night.
We need movie night, and they need to show that kiss and say less. Especially if he doesn't tell her about the kiss and say less. We need movie night. Bring it back. Don't give us that BS y'all gave us last season. Give us movie night so we can see all of it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on them.
What are your thoughts, PYT, about the new boom shells?
So I think the opposite. I love her pixie cut on her. I think somebody needs to play with AI and put a straight and then put a bob and then put a curly and then put a whole bunch of styles on her to see if it mixes and matches and does something. But I think the pixie cut gives her that we don't even know what she is kind of look that can fit in any, because she is a model, right? So she can fit. Right. She will get booked for anything just because of the fact that they can't even figure out if she's black, if she's white, if she's innocent, like what she is. Yes. She's gonna get booked. Okay.
Wait, what is her ethnicity? If y'all know, what is her ethnicity?
I believe she's black and something else. I'm not sure, but I believe
she gives me black because of the booty. She gives me black, but she ain't all black. I know she mixed with something.
Yeah.
Black.
She give me black, but she give me her grandma on her mama's side is something else. Like that's what she
give you mulatto. She give you mulatto too. She mulatto.
A little bit. She reminds me of Nicole Murphy from Hollywood Exes, Eddie Murphy ex-wife.
I saw that someone said that. I said that's. I'm like, she looks like somebody, like an actress from the 90s, like and I cannot figure out who that was. And I'm like, that's who she looks like.
And guess what? Nicole Murphy's known for doing allegedly stealing other girls' niggas. Oh yeah, allegedly. Oh yes, do your research. Oh yeah, not Nicole Murphy. She even Wendy Williams even pressed her about it. Like, hey, like she did a whole interview, and Wendy Williams was like, "Why'd you take that girl, man?" And she was like, "No, I didn't."
Someone in the comments said black and
I
Lithuanian.
feel
What's
so.
Lithuanian? Sorry.
Oh,
So
Lithuanian.
probably
Oh,
is.
that's like African, I think,
Oh,
if I'm not
I
mistaken.
ain't never heard that before.
Lithuanian. Let me click Google
Lithuanian.
real quick.
But
Well,
no,
whatever that is,
I
it's
feel like
Oh, it's a country in Europe.
European, black and European. Okay.
Yes.
Exotic. So Sincere's type. No offense.
Definitely Sincere's
And
type.
Corbin too. Corbin saying that she wasn't his type.
And Casey saying that she looks like his ex. So that definitely is his type. And Anaya is not feeling that. And especially the way his chest was the reddest. I don't know if it's because of his pigment just and us attaching to red so well or what it is, because all of them had red on them, but his red looked like he had a shirt on. Like he was covered in red. And I feel like that's the first time that I seen Anaya lose her cool. Like she literally was looking at, like, his jokes was not funny. Close your mouth, you're smiling too hard.
Right.
He couldn't do nothing right in that moment.
Because I feel like Sincere is a bad friend. When Nene says to Portia, "You are a bad friend, Portia," I feel like Sincere is a bad friend, because why would you snitch on him like that? Like, I just feel like the way that he did that was crazy. Like, KC did nothing to you for you to rat him out like that to Anaya, talking about, "Oh, don't let him know I said that." Nigga, what other idea said exactly what you said? Say, Sincere told me that you said your ex looked like Saul, you like Saul, you want to explore Saul. What's up with you with Saul? I said, oh.
On my soul.
No, that was hilarious.
On my soul.
On my soul. No, it was giving Misery Loves Company a little bit. It was giving me and my couple not happy. Me and Melanie ain't on good terms, and you and Casey a little too happy.
That was very ace of
just
you.
so you know, he looked that. Don't tell him that I told you, but
right.
Like it
but what does that say about
Misery
Anaya?
Loves
Can people
Company.
trust her? Because they say don't tell her, because this ain't her first time spilling some tea to somebody like that. To me,
that one don't count, because if you tell me something about my nigga, I don't care. I'm a snitch. I'm a tell it on the mountains. Like, I don't care. Like, that don't count. It'd be one thing if it was like a friend or something. Then it's like, okay, cool. But that's her nigga. Well, her couple.
That's her couple, not her nigga yet.
Right.
Week one. Okay.
Right.
Now, I will say this. I feel like I wish Casey would have told her to her face, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I dated remember that one serious relationship I was in? She kind of looked like her, but that don't change the fact that I'm looking at you, baby. Because I feel like as much as you could tell words of affirmation is her thing, because she emphasizes the fact that he makes her feel good with her words. So I feel like it's big to her that he keeps it a P on everything, because we can already see that Anaya is extremely understanding. I feel like she will hear him. She's like one of the only girls in the house that will hear him out and like really not get in her feelings, because she's getting the information and is able to kind of sort of like digest it and do what she got to do and not feel no type of way. And then respectfully, Casey is not really feeling all the other girls like that. Is what, as much as he was praising the Melanin Queens in that one episode, talking about how he has sisters, he knows what they go through and things of that nature. And honestly, unless hello. So I feel like even seeing her lose her cool a little bit, I don't think that it messed him up too much. I feel like he could easily reel her back in with just the words of affirmation, giving her them good kisses, and just reminding her that I am here. I honestly feel like they can go all the way as long as their communication stays together. As far as how the bombshell is affecting Sincere and Mel, child, I don't know. But as far as Caleb, only person checking for Caleb is freaking Kenzie. Only person checking, which is crazy because I have absolutely no idea why Melanie was acting that crazy. I feel like her self-sabotaging mode it jumps out at any given moment for no reason. It's just like if somebody say right now, all right, a new guy is coming. She's losing control. Like
Like
She's trying to get Jerry beans. Like, it's crazy. She do the most. And then she'll try to lie on top of that. And it's just like, I was hyping her up. No, you what? And shout out to Casey for calling her out. Now, Mel, you
right,
know
like
that's a load of barnacles, girl.
Right. Now, speaking of
being honest, though.
Wait, say that again?
I said, I'm glad that somebody can at least be honest and not feed into the delusion. That's what
right.
Right.
Speaking of the new bombshell, Caleb, of course, caused a lot of controversy with one Mel acting and doing the most. And then we also saw Caleb get to know Kenzie when he sat down with the girls. Now, Melanie did not learn her lesson because not only was she jumping up and down, she leaned. Once again, which Beatrice did notice with the and she caught her out about it.
Remember, Trinity said, back up K to KC. So it wasn't Bea this time. At least it was somebody else. I'm just saying. But like, right. Do you guys think with Mel, like, I don't know, I'm kind of in between. Do you guys really think she's doing this stuff intentionally, or you think she doesn't know that she's doing it?
I feel like it's both. Some of it's subconscious because once again, she admitted she's a self-sabotager. As somebody who is the president of self-sabotage, I kind of see, that's why I emulate with, like, I resonate with her on certain things because I get it. Like, when you've been through stuff, when certain stuff happen, you kind of like psych yourself out like, nah, this can't be true. This too good to be true. And then you kind of like, oh, like, I don't know. So it's like, I kind of get her a little bit. Not everything, but a little bit.
Hopefully not everything.
Not everything.
All right. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you guys because it was a lot of controversy about this on social media, and people like turn on Casey. Do you guys think it was that deep about him making that joke? Because people saying, "Oh my God, I thought you were supposed to be for the Black queens, and you saying you feel blessed." Do you guys think people's overreacting to that?
They're overreacting.
Yeah,
like a lot. I knew he was joking. I knew he was not serious, but. There is a time and a place to make a joke, but like the way social media just went all crazy saying, okay, now Casey got to leave. Now I said, what did he do that was so bad?
And they're trying to push the fact that he's performing and all that. I don't think he's performative.
I think that's really how he acts. I can tell.
I really feel like that's really how he is.
Because I feel like the only reason America is going all crazy is because Anaya feels some type of way. Now, if Anaya wasn't as verbal about how she felt, I don't even think they'd be, going crazy over him.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people were like when he said that, like people saying, see, because like again, like we said on our last after show, it's kind of, you don't really see Black love on TV on reality shows like this. So whenever we see it, of course, people are trying to go out for it. But I feel like people is trying to find a reason to like be like, okay, he's not really like one of those Black dudes that really likes Black queens and everything like that. It's like, y'all, he literally made a whole joke. Y'all act like he did what Sincere did. Went and tunked her down in the Say Less room when they was actually less. He didn't do all that. He just made a joke, and I could tell he was joking. But we see that they made up in the next episode. That's why I gotta wait until y'all see the next day. Y'all just be quick to judge people just like that. Like that's what I did not like. We're gonna turn on Casey. Not gonna turn on Casey because I like
Jack. Okay. Yeah. Now speaking of tongue it down, there was a lot of kisses in these past few episodes. We had Gabriel and Saul. We had Saul and Sincere. We had Gabriel and Jen and her titties, Caleb and Kenzie. We also had, I feel like I'm missing a few. Oh yeah, those are the main ones. Now, the kiss that did not go the right way was Gabriel and Saul. Have you ever kissed somebody where you immediately had to do the way that Saul had?
Yes.
Yuck.
I told y'all I'm not really into the white dudes. Like we played Spin the Bottle one time. I'm gonna give you guys a story, okay?
Oh Lord!
Picture it, sister. No, okay. we played. The only thing I've done with a white boy is kiss him. I ain't never done nothing else. So he literally was doing all that, and I was like first of all, you should. First of all, I can feel your. Don't kiss me. I feel your spit on top of my lip. I was like,
oh,
Pierre, have you done that before? Give us a story. Picture.
No, because not gonna lie, if I'm gonna kiss you, I'm gonna have to really like you. I ain't gonna play no game that ain't no kiss or none of that. No shade. I'm sorry. It's just like I'm already very picky, so it's like that would be a no. Like I've never had it. So it kind of gagged me when I watched it because I'm like, wow, like people really do be like ill after a kiss. Like, damn, you should have known not to kiss them there. Like that's insane. Also, speaking of kisses, real quick, we're still gonna stay on this topic. Don't get me wrong, PRT. One thing I saw online. was the fact that Beatrice had Invisaligns in, and apparently they keep up spit. Ugh. Go ahead, PYT. I know. Yes.
Listen, first of all, I feel like I agree. Kissing you, I gotta be into you to kiss you. I'm not just sitting around doing what they doing on Love Island. I would have been just like Anaya in that challenge. I would have just been like, "This isn't my man. This isn't my man." Because I'm not gonna be putting my mouth on everybody every single day. Not every single day though. Like for this challenge, I can do without. So
right.
But as far as like that goes, I just feel like. I don't know. First of all, the Invisalign thing, I have a gap, but I'm like Scotty. I closed my gap and then I lost my returner and now it's back. So,
wow, okay.
yes, it does retain spit. And it's funny that you say that because I seen a clip on, I think it was Instagram or Threads, where she was wiping her mouth and they were like, that taste that she was tasting was the saliva from the inside of Beatrice's Invisalign. And
Ew!
I
was
instantly, oh my God! I didn't even notice that. Why is she kissing with the Invisalign on? Don't she just need it to wear it at night when they go on the sleep?
That is nasty.
I'm gonna need her to take it off before every challenge and just put it back on after, because
Oh no, that's so.
I would have gagged. I would have gagged. Okay,
like
now let's talk.
Go
ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I said, but the like holding spit and then you kissing afterwards. That's just. Oh, I'm getting cringed out thinking about that. I did not know she was wearing a Invisalign while she was kissing these people. That's crazy. That's diabolical.
Yeah, because you can kind of hear when she talks that S noise when she makes in talking. You could tell when she has it on, and you can kind of sort of see it. But as far as the kiss between Soul and Gabe, she not liking him. And then he's one of those other him and what's the other bombshell's name? Him and Kenzie's couple.
Corbin.
Him and Corbin are too sexual for me. All y'all know how to do is kiss, and that is so freaking annoying. And I feel like America's not feeling any of them because of that. Because I'm even looking at like what they have to say as far as the guys, and those two are low when it comes to like who everybody like. They're lower than Bryce, who everybody doesn't like for obvious reasons. And it's just like y'all need to get that together, because you need to figure out how to have conversation. Now, when it comes to Gabriel, I'm gonna give him a pass just for language barriers. But even with the one person that speaks your language, you can't even have a conversation with her. She's just like, she told him, I want to have more intimate conversations with you. And he was like, okay, well, tell me about your exes. Why? Like, that's not even an intimate conversation. Like, what you want to know? And then I found it very weird, speaking about the exes, sorry to jump around, but I found it very weird that Gabriel, they found out that Gabriel, had relations with a 52-year-old.
Yeah.
Come to find out, she had relations with a person 20 years her elder. So it's like, why were you mad at him or looking all crazy at him when you beat him because his was older by 18 years and yours was older by 20? Like, she don't make no sense to me sometimes.
Also, by the way, I said on my recap, I felt like that was a sugar daddy. No shade, because how you met his people, but your people never met him. So were you like embarrassed of the fact that you were dating him?
Well, the age, like I said in my recap, 20 years, that means, because I'm 27, so that means the guy had to be 47. My dad is 53 and he's the oldest of 3, and my uncle right now is 43 years old. You're older than my uncle. No, I'm not doing that. I can't. The highest I will go oldest wise, 5 years at least. I can't do nothing beyond that and everything like that. And I can't date nobody that's really, really, really young. I can't do that.
Hold on, y'all. Beatrice was flipping out about Sean having a child. How many children did that grown ass man have?
He probably had some grown kids that was able to talk.
Real.
He probably had grown kids that was already adult. She didn't want to be stepmama to a young, because Sean's kid was 2, 3 years old. So that's really you really got to play stepmommy role and everything like that. I don't think she's ready for that at all. Because I'm not.
Okay. Now the kiss that went viral, is Mrs. Saul. Okay, Saul put sincere for not 1 but 2 chats, and they go back and in the day they have a passionate kiss, but then they have another kiss in another room later that night, okay, which Melanie almost ends up walking in on. What do you guys think would have happened if Melanie walked up in that room?
How does she
My
know to
toxic
come in
ass was
there?
hoping she would have saw it. I'm not gonna hold
How
you.
does she know? Like that either she had to have some good ass tuition, or
I
Love
think the
Island
producer said,
said,
"Hey, go check on Sincere."
like how does she in the nick of time right when they finished? I'm like, how did she know this stuff? I'm scared.
Yo,
I'm
no
scared
facts.
now.
Pierre,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Hispaniola, Dominican Republic, Haiti thing, but when she talked about the dream with the girl with the green hair,
Oh yeah, oh
and
yeah.
she had
I
the
have
green
dreams like that all the
cap
time.
on her
Yes,
head before bed, I was like,
facts,
I believe
facts.
her 100%. Okay.
I've had dreams of people that are getting abused, and it turned out to be true. Like I've had for distant friends that I'm like, I've seen them in my dreams, like getting their whoop. Like I've had dreams of like stuff happening to people, and not because like I'm trying to have it. It's just I have it. Like I have dreams and vivid dreams of stuff happening, and sometimes, most of the time, it actually does come true.
So Pure, you gaze into the future.
No,
You
for
that
real. I
crazy
don't
like
know if
that?
it's a Caribbean
It's an island thing.
or what it is, but like for real, I remember one time my mom called me. She was just like, don't go to work today. Don't go to work today. And I was like, why? She was like, don't worry about it. Come to find out, she had a dream that one of us, that I have 3 siblings, one of us got into a car accident. Come to find out, I didn't go to work, but my brother got in a car accident that same day. So it was just like it happens. Like you'll see it and you'll know it and you'll recognize it.
Right.
And so when she said that, I was just like, "Girl, you about to lose your man." Like,
no, dead ass.
Lose your man.
We taking calls. We are taking calls. Don't worry, we are taking calls. We got a few more things, and then we're gonna start taking calls, you guys. Someone said, if you pay attention, Mel went to the side of the camera, was probably talking to a producer. Plus, she said "F y'all" after she found out he kissed Soul. Pretty sure production told her to go.
Because I'm like, ain't no way in hell that she
Washington
is walking
got a second
on
job.
there right there. I'm like,
facts.
please. But when we talk about the kiss was so like, I felt that kiss in between my thighs. Like, I need to see more. I need to see a tape. I
would like to see
it. Soul gave me she's a freak in the bed. She's like, she's very and a freak in the bed. I need to see it.
No, that ass. He was feeling her. He was feeling her all.
And then lied, talking about some. Oh yeah, we kissed. He said, "Oh yeah, the kiss. It was nothing." You talking about love at first sight, man?
They both some liars. Sincere is not as sincere as he wants to show himself to be.
They never are. People that got names like Precious and Heaven and all that kind of stuff.
Right, they're the most devilish ones. Look at Dr. Heavenly. I remember when they started calling her hellish.
Dr. Hellish is crazy.
They're like hellish.
Like, don't ever name your kids.
I love Dr. Heavenly. I think she's hilarious.
You love Dr. Hellish.
I love Dr. Heavenly. Maybe it's because she's from Florida, but like I understand her. She ignorant as hell, but I find her to be really funny. All right, so we're gonna talk about the social media side of things because there's been a lot of things going on. Okay, now the first thing up is there was footage released of Saul and basically her slapping up the white girls. Apparently, during her, it looked like college era.
No, Miss Kata.
My bad. Y'all be messing up the name still, y'all. It's so many shows that we cover that it's like we gotta have memory for this crap. Now, Kata's mom did speak out and said, "I'm her mom. She's not a bully. That girl called her the N-word. We all grow and learn in life, and not one of us is perfect. I love my daughters, my sons, and will always have their back." Okay, and then someone said, "Thanks for speaking up for Kata. She's gorgeous and fun to watch. Don't your sons want to be on the show too?" Well, I want to see your brothers, Kata.
I knew it had to be something like she just not gonna end up slapping a white girl and y'all ain't say nothing to piss her off. I knew it had to be something racial because I'm not familiar with New Hampshire. Is that like a really all white state? What goes on up there?
I had a friend who went to actually she told me she was calling in, so hopefully she's backstage. But she told me she went to New Hampshire. She graduated in New Hampshire. She said that state has a very problem when it comes to race. She told me this earlier. today.
See, that's why, like, I don't blame her because I knew because like they were trying to make this whole like I hate when people like that when people come on a show they try to paint them out to be this bad person and most of the time it's not true because I'm like she just ain't gonna slap you if you ain't do nothing to her.
Right,
now to come out there saying where she should have done more than you better be glad that's all she did was slap you because that was me.
Exactly. She did more than Valentina.
In the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like yeah, like I hate, but yeah, like you got to tell the whole entire story, honey. You got slapped because don't say the N word. F around and find out. Oh well, good
I'm
for you.
not gonna hold you. Even hearing this makes me want to get to know her more throughout the journey
I like
of this
her.
show.
Yes.
Because even with how she's petty with Mel, how she dumped her in the Nickelodeon slime, and then she was just like, "That's fine, I'll kiss your man." Like I love her. She's very strategic. She playing chess, not checkers.
Right.
She's doing what she got to do, and hopefully her person, what's his name, Mr. England, don't mess up. Zach.
Right.
That gonna
Zach's
mess up.
starting to play games. He need to get it together.
See, someone in the comments said I live 45 minutes away, and they are very racist. I'm guessing.
So she put New Hampshire on the map because I say New Hampshire for me is like one of the forgotten states because like
Yes.
like when they was like New Hampshire, I wasn't blaming them because like who
Right.
what goes on up there?
But
But
now
now
know
come
where
find
that
out
is.
yeah, like now come find us a lot of race up there. I'll stay away. I'm not going up there and try to getting in jail because I'm too cute for all that. But with Zach, y'all think Zach was tripping about the legs being wrapped around Caleb? You think he was in his feels?
Yes.
I feel like a little bit, yeah. But I think he knows deep down that like she wasn't going anywhere.
I feel like he definitely.
You still a fan of Zach up here?
Yeah, I like him more now. I guess it's because it took Kata to open him up. But at first, I ain't like the man. No shade. He came across like very much like, you feel me? Like, oh, my brother Charlie. I don't know who y'all is. Leave me alone.
Yes, yes. I feel like it definitely took Kata to bring out the side of him that I like because with them together, she makes him giddy. She makes him happy. He seems very genuine with her. But as far as the direction that they're going after the whole leg situation is weird because now he over here, I'm closed off. I told the bombshells I'm not looking at him. And then he go to her, I'm scared. I feel like we're too close. We're too closed off. Like this mixed signal thing that he got going on is really annoying because now it seems like Zach is about to go into self-sabotage mode. He took a page out of Melanie's book.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Kata, y'all, before we jump into the next one, I gotta apologize. I thought that was Trinity had a sew-in. I think that's Trinity's real hair, but Kata is wearing clip-ins. That's even more diabolical. When she was doing her hair and she was doing the clip-ins, like her hair is fried. That shit fried. I'm like, oh my Lord. And Melanie has clip-ins in too. It's like, did no one want to put braids in their hair? Like, what's going on? But that's Trinity's real hair, and it looks really nice. But she's gonna heat damage her hair if she keeps putting heat to it. Like, I'm scared, bro. Because when she had that little curly looking wig, curly style, natural style, she was like her and I was kind of looking like sisters. I was like, okay, maybe I gotta apologize because I swore I thought she had a bundle in. But that is her real hair, but she's just putting heat to it.
Bundle sitting down my back.
Yeah, but Kata got the clip-ins in. I was like, Kata, now with you black sweetheart, you could have put some braids in. And I feel like Kata would have ate with some braids, some bohos or something.
Oh yeah, she would have. Oh, for sure.
Now every time I see that, I'm like, why would you do that? Why would
you know who she reminds me of? The girl from Fifth Element, but like a way prettier version. The one that had the orange hair.
I think I remember you talking about, but I don't know, kind of.
Like a way prettier version. She gives me that a little bit.
Hold up.
But let me ask you a question. When it comes to like boho braids and like curly hair styles that are more so geared towards, Hispanic and black people, do you think that would change how the guys feel about Kata?
Oh, that's a good point, PYT. Do you think I feel like that they would have been a little apprehensive, especially some of the boys? Yes, like a way prettier version.
Oh no. But the braids, I don't think so.
Dumbass dog.
Because remember last season, Charlie was all for Shelly and she had braids. I don't think it would change anything. Because Kata's such a pretty girl that I feel like she would eat more and everything like that with just her face alone. But I just really want to see her in some boho braids. I just know she would have been shitting on girls and everything like that. I don't think it would have changed nothing, to be honest with you. Ask me. I feel like Zach still would have went for her because long as she wasn't blonde. But is Zach in the blondes because he's talking to Jen? I thought you didn't like blondes, Zach. What happened? You did. It was only because you didn't want because Kenzie was not pretty enough for you. That's why you didn't. That's why what you want to say. I don't know.
It's because of that.
Because if Zach starts talking, if Zach really starts want to explore Jen, then what was that whole? Oh, I'm not into blondes. Like what happened with that?
He wasn't into that type of a blonde.
That blonde. That's gonna look really bad. That's gonna look really bad because Kenzie got a lot of fans. You know, she's the most followed, which I don't understand how. But he pissed off them Kenzie fans. You better watch out, Zach. Just saying.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think he was into Jen at all. I think it was just one of those things where that leg wrap around the thing traumatized him a little bit. And now he's just like, dang, this girl is too fine. Like she can literally get anybody she wants, and nobody over here feeling me the way she is. So let me see what else is out there just in case. That's why I feel like he's taking a page out of Melanie's book. He's thinking too hard rather than just communicating with her.
Oh, you got her on the screen, Pierre. Like, who is that?
Now, next person we getting into, y'all, is Miss Huda Buda, okay? Now, Huda was caught on TMZ footage of her sneaking into her ex's baby mama apartment complex to the point where the gate could have crushed her body, but she didn't care because she was ready to stand on business over that, okay? This to me is so crazy, and the fact that Huda has so much supporters when things like this come out, let this have been somebody else, they would have gotten so much hate.
She still got supporters. I thought she lost fans after that video that came out of the N-word.
Those hood rats are something crazy.
I just don't get it. Like
the way she slid under,
she slid right under in the she would have gotten hit. Like she is so quick, y'all. Well, so is this recent? Like this recently happened? This like some years. So
this was around the time of the restraining order. So like a month or two ago.
I thought this happened now while they broke up.
Where it says the date at the top, it says 21/02/26. So this was February. It looks like.
But still crazy, like girl. Like, but Kuda is just like something like I don't think Love Island did a proper background check when they casted this woman.
Oh no!
How?
She cheated on the psych test. She probably had her sister or something sit in because ain't no way.
Yeah, but like you were saying, Pierre, because like and like watching stuff like that, like it's hard to say like I told you so, but we gotta say it because the way people rode for her last season and was being very racial to people that came across her, and we got stuff like this. It's like what y'all gotta say now. Like we literally was saying stuff that people were saying this all last season, talking about some was like defending her and everything like this. This who y'all defending? America, we in trouble. Queen? I was trying to be a hood. I was trying to when the first show first started. She's from North Carolina too, and I was trying to, people in North Carolina's not that big, so of course I wanted to support and everything like that. But as the season went on, I was like, honey, we don't claim her. Okay, just saying right now. But I never was really a fan of her. But yeah, the hood rats got in my comments too on TikTok when I was making videos about her. Is I had to block them motherfuckers because you ain't finna come in here talking to me crazy. But that's y'all queen. Go do what y'all made. But that's not somebody.
The next Ariana Grande. Now Austin reacted to this, which I found to be hilarious. I had to even retweet it, repost it. It was too funny to me.
I know I shouldn't comment, but that video. What are you doing?
I don't know, like Austin, that's my type of white person. Like you can tell he really a genuine dude. I like him. Like, I like Austin.
So this is Austin from last season. Do you think he's cuter than Bryce?
That was the Bryce from last season.
Do you think he's cuter than Bryce?
Yes.
What do you think, PYT? Cuter than Bryce? Because I feel like he's way cuter than Bryce. No shade.
Absolutely.
Still, they both still not my cup of tea. So I don't know.
I know I shouldn't comment.
To me, he's way cuter, especially like on Beyond the Villain when he slicked the hair back. Like he looked cute. No shade. He looked really, really cute.
Remember, he does that hard stuff.
Right. He's in recovery. Yeah, match. Okay. Now, next thing I wanted to get into is some not surprising news, but interesting news. So apparently, you guys, Melanie used to actually be a plus size model. So she was not all skinny mini like we see her now. This was Melanie walking the runway at a Pretty Little Thing, a shot, right?
I thought this was AI.
Pretty Little Thing runway shot.
Got that S on my chest, it's a dollar sign.
Okay. Beat.
I thought this was AI when you sent it. I said, no, that's AI.
No, this is real.
Her face still looks. She still got the same face because when people lose weight, they lose weight in their face. Her face still seems like it's the same, weight. Just her, but she lost.
She looks like a Lauren from Bad vs. Wild. Baddies Gone Wild.
Oh,
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was AI too.
It looks AI to me. That's what's so hard about it.
I had to go looking to make sure that it was actually what it was, because the way
that explains so much how she acts, though. That explains so much. I think she still got the big girl mentality where she feel like nobody wants her. But honey, do you not see people love big women, okay? But I think that's where that, and seeing that now, that explains how she is. I wonder how long ago this was, because she's 20. Ain't she 23, 24? Yeah. So I wonder how long ago this was. And if she's still trying to getting used to being small and everything like that, and getting all this new attention now. So now that she's doing that, that's why I feel like maybe she's not really. That's why I feel like she maybe is not doing it intentionally, because she still has that mindset that most people don't want her because she's big, but she still looks the same. She was still beautiful being big. I said her face still looks the same. It don't seem like she had no weight in her face. She just lost the body fat. But that explains so much now. But what I'm worried about, because I'm not seeing Huda yet in her. Let's hope we don't see it at all. But if she really, that's why she kind of needs to go and love herself first, because it still kind of feels
right. Like I think she does need to. Yeah, she.
And then on the show is not going to help it. Be on the show and being like around like all the clout and everything that comes with it is not going to help it. That's why I'm worried. Now putting everything in perspective, I'm worried we're going to get another Huda 2.0, and who needs it? We don't need another one, please, because. What's Mel's fans called? The male rats? Melanie's nail rats?
Felonies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have a group name.
They gonna find one, trust me. They gonna find one.
But no, I do agree. I feel like her losing that weight, she still has a lot of insecurity attached to it, because she feels like in her mind, she doesn't think she's good enough. So that resonates with her when she's in relationships, because she acts that way, as if maybe I'm not enough, maybe this is too good to be true. Or he's eyeing this girl, eyeing that girl. He probably thinks she's prettier than me, she looks better than me. Whole time, that's not the case. So I do feel like she's still going through life with that mentality, and it's kind of affecting her, which isn't good. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And one last thing, congratulations to Nick. And I'm kind of bitter, bitch, because I was up for this show.
You could have been on there with Nick, and you could have.
And I didn't get casted, girl. But it is whatever though, because they done casted half people that already did shows, which is so irritating. Like, can y'all give new people a chance? Goddamn it! Why the hell y'all give? First of all, let's go through the timeline. Dan done been on more reality shows than ever.
Like Dan, like he ain't tired
Nick
yet.
Don't need the money. I need the money more than him. Him from Survivor, I think his name Winnell. He won Survivor. Tiffany, you just did Traitors. This blonde girl just did Love Island Games. Yes, I'll be a hater. And then her at the bottom from Below Deck. Bitch, it's not even fair to put her on the show, because she travels all around the world on a yacht. So of course she's gonna know where she at. Man, please.
You know what I don't like anymore? It's like with reality show. Did y'all see that The Circle? Because The Circle been off.
Yes,
they rebooting, and they talking about they gonna put celebrities on there. Can y'all give us people on TV a chance? Why are we giving the celebrities, bitch?
Right.
Like I want to be on The Circle. I've been wanting to be on The Circle, but I wasn't old enough. And then when I finally got old enough,
it got canceled.
Stop doing the show. I want to be on The Circle, bitch. Stop ruining celebrities. Ruining they ruined college. What's called? I'm calling it College Hill. Is it College Hill?
Yeah.
They ruined College Hill.
Version.
Yeah, like they ruining everything. Like stop. Okay.
It really is frustrating, because it's like, oh my God, like these people have like they don't have like 4 or 5 chances to win a show. A nigga like me just won one.
In Survivor, you get $1 million. What happened to the money?
I don't know, but I was like, that's why when I see the cast and the rumor cast, even though I didn't get casted, I was close. I was like, okay, and now I don't feel that bad, because it's not like they picked a whole bunch of regular people. Like they done picked a whole bunch of celebs, so it's like that's not even in my wheelhouse.
Let's try for The Circle.
Yeah, no, I am.
And then let's hope it's not too many celebrities on there, because I don't care about celebrities on Circle. I don't.
They would do that. All right, now we're gonna start taking callers. Okay, we're gonna talk about the previous episodes, you guys, and your thoughts on it, and some of the social media stuff that we just broke down. What is going on?